for you
Okay,
that's really
so basically
important?
what I start, I want to give everybody the fundamentals, basically everything you need. You need a jump shot, you need the right animations, you need the right motion styles, and you need to know which type of animations you're going to get and how to time them, right? So I try to give everybody the foundation, this is what you need, and then we can grow on that foundation. So once you take the tutorials that are like, this is how you dribble,
North of the border, in Toronto, the setting for the Wizards. Full of talent, it's the Lithuanian big man, Jonas Valanciunas. And he tries to wheel his team to victory as they prepare to do battle at Scotiabank Arena. Wizards, Raptors, coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Koulibaly. And it's Bey in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Robinson is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here's Quickly. Passes it to Robinson. And here's Vucevic. Shot from 12. And that one goes long. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Here's Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Barnes hits them both. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Hey, no good. Barnes down low. Washington with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
From outside, off the mark.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Barrett gets it to go.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. He gets it in there.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Quickly against Brogdon. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Robinson on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Vucevic, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Koulibaly finds Bay. Comes up empty down low. And so quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors on the wing quickly. Here's Barnes, and it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Ogden against quickly. The Wizards with another miss.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Takes the three. And Emmanuel quickly hits from deep.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now here's Bay. 23 points for him the last game against Utah.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
And the Wizards with possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Valanciunas. It's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Vucevic with the bucket. Wizards trail by 3. To the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Puts it up from 12. Rebound, Washington. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8", with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Raptors trail by 3. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Sarr with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Sarr's shot is off.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Barrett. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington leading now by 3. Here's Bay. Pass to Koulibaly. AT that time from Vucevic.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brogdon the pass to Bay. Lets a floater go. That shot off. Bay's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Beyond the arc. Bay pulls it in. Washington shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Here's Valanciunas.
I tell you, allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Pirtle, he is checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Quickly. Here's Koulibaly. The Raptors getting the bucket. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic is a lot to handle. Does a great job drawing that contact.
Wizards making a switch here. George is checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
The three from Poole. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. That's good from Payne on the assist from Pirtle. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Poole the pass to Bagley. To end the run. And no good that time. Good D by Barnes. And Vucevic kicks to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Outside Barrett. 6 to shoot. The shot's good.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And a moment here to see the numbers for Nikola Vucevic. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Now, here's Poole. Nothing on the board, and the shot goes in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Toronto.
Vucevic, rebound, Washington. Down low. Pirtle against George. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the three.
Payne can't hit. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. They trail by 3. Here's Koulibaly. Barnes grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kispert wide open. He fires. And it's all evened up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Payne up top. Guarded by Poole. Payne's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Poole. Payne covering. It's good. Bagley's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. He knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
And the Raptors call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Here's Abaji. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pirtle's shot is off. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And it's denied. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Raptors shooting 40% here in the early stages. to Walter. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kispert, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Payne looking around. Here's Walter. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Washington. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now the pass to George. Takes the 13-footer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Here's Walter, defended by George. And here is Kispert. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging around 13.5 points a game. The Wizards shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. That's good from Kispert.
At the line for the Wizards.
Kispert hits both of them. 1:16 left in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Abaji. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Poole the pass to George. Koulibaly with it. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. George against Boucher. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Washington, George.
And George drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Walter from downtown. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Poole kicks to Bagley. They get it back. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's his first personal
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot 2. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Both free throws good from Poole. And here are the Raptors now. Quickly, that's for 2. No good. Shot missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got Duncan Robinson. Also Emmanuel quickly out there. And it's Abaji in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Quickly. Outside for Robinson. Over Koulibaly. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Brogdon lays it up and banks it in. Brogdon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Here's Abaji, and it's blocked.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Brogdon outside. Valanciunas passes to Brogdon. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Bucket 6. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. It's Robinson high post. Last game out he had 14. Wizards leading by 9. Brogdon finds Bay. Outside to Brogdon. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing quickly. Dishes it to Barrett. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 7. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Vucevic checked in for Bruno Fernandez. Passes it to Barnes. For the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brogdon against quickly. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Looking now at some numbers for Koulibaly.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
That one is off.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Washington leading now by 5. Brogdon scanning the floor. Pass to Koulibaly. Bay against Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you love the passing from Bay inside, going straight into the defense.
At the line for the Wizards, Saddiq Bey. 2 shots.
And he sinks the 2nd. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the 2nd quarter so far. Barnes passes to quickly. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight, and that one misses.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
Now here's Brogdon. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Koulibaly, no good. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Barrett. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Now Brogdon. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
And it's Barnes sweeping it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Kicks to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Bay, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Bay's got 12.
The soft touch making that play happen for Bay.
Vucevic finds Robinson. Barnes outside. Barnes with another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The offensive rebound. Here's Koulibaly, guarded by Robinson. And Barnes sends it back.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
He kicks it to Vucevic. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here's Valanciunas. 6 points for him. Brogdon outside. Puts it up from 17. Jump shot is good that time. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night.
There is just a consistency to Malcolm Brogdon's shot. Doesn't matter if it's a mid-range, it looks the same.
Here's Barnes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much weight there.
That's good from Barnes. A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle, he's checked in for Vucevic. Chris Boucher comes in for R.J. Barrett. Walter, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Payne in for Quickly. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. George comes in for Sarr. Kisper's checked in for Koulibaly. And Poole sub in for Brogdon.
And you have a talented scorer like Jordan Poole is. He is gifted at finding his way to the free throw line.
And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28. And Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class. And I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
The Wizards with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The pass to Purdy. Here's Walter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Wizards with the lead. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Poole. Can't tie it up as that one misses. From 17 feet out, they get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with this break, let's bring it. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Look at Toronto. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Washington, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And I think for Toronto, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
I don't know of anyone who thought the road to the championship would travel through their building this season, but that just may be the case.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors trail by 4. Now, here's Boucher. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Abaji. And easy 2 points on the layup. Abaji's got his second basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Poole with it. Now guarded by Purtle.
Wow, you can see how high Jordan Poole gets up and off his feet. Be aware this guy's got some athleticism.
Here's Walter. Second shot opportunity. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Purtle.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Poole, the pass to Bagley. From the line, the shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A moment here to see the numbers for Payne. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. George looking around. Bay. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Bay's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Payne. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Outside, Bagley. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Chris Boucher. Here's Walter. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Purtle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Purtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now, here's Kispert. 11 points last game. And Bagley able to finish.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Payne kicks to Purtle. Back to Payne. Pass to Walter. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walter's got 5 now. It's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Bay. And Bay able to finish. And the Wizards lead by 1.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Fernando. Rebounded by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Passes to Payne. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against Utah. George passes to Bagley. Now George. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Pass to Fernando. Here's Payne. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
For Toronto, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Payne, no good on that one. Washington trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kispert, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Kicks to Payne. There's the pass to Abaji. From deep. It's hauled in by George. Poole with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by George. Poole's got 13. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Sadiq Bey, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Man, stop fouling. Their laziness at the defensive end has resulted in way too many points at the line. Got to tighten up, play with better fundamentals, or this game can get away from it.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Sadiq Bey, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Wizards. In the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Koulibaly is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Bey in at the 3. Took him no time at all on that one. Quickly's got the first bucket of the third here for the Raptors. Brogdon against Quickly. Brogdon the pass to Bey. He kicks it to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. Robinson with the block. Pass to Quickly. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Brogdon against Vucevic. And Robinson comes to help. Here's Brogdon from down in the low post. It goes. 6 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Bey. And Bey throws it down.
And how about the focus from Bay offensively? His shots just continue to fall.
Barrett inside the three-point line. They grab their own miss. Barnes finds Barrett. No good on the triple.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Inside. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for R.J. Barrett. 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down.
First team foul.
Here's Koulibaly. 8 points for him. Bay in the post. Barrett covering. Valanciunas grabs the board. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Offensive rebound.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Washington.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Quickly. Kicks it to Barnes. They need this. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 9.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Koulibaly. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Outside Robinson. Washington with the rebound. Sarr's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Brogdon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Washington ball.
On your screen now is the 2K leaderboard showing us the leaders in blocks in the second half of the NBA season. Second, Jakob Poeltl. Fourth, Scotty Barnes.
And having one of those guys clogging the lane has been like having a brick wall around the hoop. Terrific block numbers after the break.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Back to Barrett. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound by the Wizards.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And the Raptors miss again. Wizards leading by 6. Brogdon outside. Over Robinson. Vucevic with the block, and he's able to get it back. Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. Over Barnes, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Quickly.
That's the handles of Emmanuel Quickly on display. This guy is so good with the ball in his hands.
The pass to Valanciunas. Knocked away and stolen by Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
At the line for
And guys, how about the unselfishness? And all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Poole's checked in. Here's Koulibaly. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. The score now all even. Quickly's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
And here is Brogdon. He's got 6. Knocked loose. Stolen by Quickly. Passes it to Boucher. Poole against Robinson. Boucher kicks to Quickly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Wizards shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting to involve his open teammates.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Brogdon the pass to Sarr. The Wizards working the ball around now, and he banks in the layup. Sarr's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Robinson kicks to Boucher. Outside for Robinson, and stolen by Sarr. There's the drop. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Brogdon against Quickly. Pass to Koulibaly. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Koulibaly's got 8 points here in this quarter. Outside for Robinson. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, just Malcolm Brogdon understanding how to get out in transition and finish with authority.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in, and it's Walter in for Duncan Robinson. And then for Washington, Bagley, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. George comes in for Sarr, and Corey Kispert subbed in for Brogdon. And so it's Washington with it, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's Koulibaly, and Boucher sends it back. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Jordan Poole picks one up.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
For Toronto.
That's good from Payne. Poole with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Poole. A 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sarr's checked in. Washington leading now by 3. Down low, here's Poole. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Abaji. Payne kicks to Boucher. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. They get it back. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so he makes both from the line. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. And here's Poole for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Back to Payne. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Pass to Bagley. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto trailing. And the pass to Payne. And stolen by Sarr. On the wing, Coulibaly. Another shot, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely made it and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Walter for the tie. Buries the long-range jumper. Walter's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 12-4 run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here's Poole. 15 points in the game. Basket counts. Poole's got 17 now.
2 things there that make that possible for Jordan Poole. Focus and body control.
Payne finds Boucher. Back to Payne. Poole with the steal. In transition, here come the Wizards. Fires from 14. With the second effort. No good with the layup. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Payne. Guarded by Poole. Goes up from the top of the key. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Count the basket. He's got 7.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. And he finishes nicely on the lane. Poole's got 19 points. Toronto with the ball. A 2-point game. Here's Walter. Misses the 3. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Wizards. They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We need to hear each and every one of you.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Sarr. Over quickly. Sarr's shot is off.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Pirtle, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
To the wing on the left. Back to Brogdon. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Quickly, that's for 2. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Quickly against Brogdon. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And tough to miss his man that time. Babe really seeing the whole floor.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Quickly against Brogdon. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Brogdon the pass to Bay. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Bay's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Inside, Barnes. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Boy, you love Barnes being assertive on offense. He forces the defense to foul him there.
Barnes. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
The Wizards shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Now, here's Brogdon. Stolen by Quickly. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, that's about speed for Emmanuel Quickly. Just gets himself ahead of the pack.
Wizards trail by 3. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Pirtle sends it back. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Washington has possession. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Toronto leading by 3. Here's Quickly. Washington with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bey. And Bey throws it down.
And look at Bey moving at full speed, not letting anyone get in his way.
Barrett for 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Brogdon against Quickly. Pass to Sarr. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
For the Wizards, Sarr. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Here's Pirtle, stolen by Brogdon. Over Quickly. Offensive rebound.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Barrett the pass to Robinson. The kick out to Barnes. Over Sarr. Barnes can't get it to go. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for Washington. Trailing by 2. Brogdon the pass to Sarr. To the inside. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Robinson dishes to Barnes. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Up top, Brogdon quickly covering. Pass to Valanciunas. Kispert with it. Now Sarr, just 5 on the clock. And Sarr throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's quickly from the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Sarr, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up. No good on the free throw. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington.
Sarr, 2 shots.
That one misses. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's quickly. Hurdle trying to get open, and it's quickly missing. Wizards have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Sarr, defended by Pirtle.
Sarr, fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside, Barrett. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Sarr's shot is off. The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Toronto trailer. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. For 3, Barrett. Outside Robinson, and there's the pass to Barrett. They need this one. Robinson misses. And so it's Washington with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Bay, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Bay really understands to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit.
That free throw good from Bay.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Raptors trail by 4. Passes to Pirtle. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Pass to Bay. Fires the 3. Here's Coulibaly. Nails the baby hook. And the Wizards lead by 6.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Quickly, that's for 2. And he nails that one right through the net. Quickly's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Barnes sends it back. Barrett with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending.
Yeah, that's coming to force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Bay wide open, and he fires. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Bay. Pools checked in for Brogdon.
At the line for the Wizards.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, but the main thing is the 2-possession lead is secure.
The shot's good from Quickly.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Alex Song.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Poole, the pass to Song. Poole against Quickly. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
To take the lead. Rebound, Washington. Here's Bay. Launches it. They get it back. Valanciunas. Good D by Barnes. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Robinson dishes to Barnes. Here's the 3. Bertle's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And again, Washington, no good.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Washington trailing. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Poole finds Bay. Back to Poole. Can they get it? Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Quickly. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Quickly, just a calm demeanor in the biggest of moments. That is beautiful basketball.
That bucket in no time at all. Poole's got 21.
Oh, they needed that one, and Jordan Poole steps up in a big way.
And the Raptors call time here. They're ahead by 2. 1:57 left in the 4th. Vucevic checked in for Toronto. Quickly with it, and it's Bay picking him up. Here's Barrett. Rebounded by the Wizards. Poole's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots. Again, the miss by Poole. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Robinson passes to Vucevic. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Pass to Song. No good that time. Raptors leading by 4. Outside, Barrett. Shoots over Bay. Barnes kicks to Vucevic. Valanciunas grabs the board. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. There's a minute left here in the 4th quarter. Poole against Quickly. Pulls up. Poole no good. And the Raptors with the ball. They lead by 4. Barnes. And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, Big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. We've seen this guy perform on the biggest stage. Jordan Poole has established himself in big-time moments.
Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barrett wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray. Barrett's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Give it up for those big-time winners from your Raptors, Limbar.
To the middle, here's Poole. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You could tell Jordan Poole from the opening tip was determined to make an impact, and he does that best with his scoring. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Coulibaly. And it's off from three-point range. The pass to Barrett. Driving inside. A 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.